Hello and thanks for joining me today. I'm Lily, and in this video I'm going to discuss the idea of whether we're spiritual beings having a human experience, or are we human beings who occasionally experience spiritual moments? As always with these questions, there is much debate on whether we are spiritual beings having a human experience or vice versa. Both sides have valid points. Some say that we are human beings who occasionally have spiritual experiences, while others believe that we are purely spiritual beings temporarily inhabiting human bodies. There are also those who believe that we are both, with our spiritual and human sides intertwined. I don't know for sure if there is a right or wrong answer, but it's an intriguing question to consider, one that may help us better understand ourselves and our place in the universe. The human experience. When we talk about having a human experience, we refer to our ability to feel, think, and experience life uniquely. This includes both the positive and negative aspects of life, from the joy of a new baby to the pain of losing a loved one. It encompasses our ability to love and be loved, to experience both happiness and sadness, sometimes simultaneously. Part of what makes us human is our capacity for self-awareness. We can see ourselves as separate from the rest of the world and understand our own thoughts and feelings. This gives us a sense of identity and how we fit into the world. But can this self-awareness also be a hindrance to spiritual growth? By seeing ourselves as separate, do we limit our ability to connect with a larger, more universal consciousness? I believe that it can. If we only perceive ourselves as individual entities, we will find it challenging to experience a sense of oneness or unity with the universe or a higher power. This perceived separation can create feelings of isolation and disconnection, hindering our spiritual growth and understanding of a more universal consciousness. Another aspect that is considered to make us human is a conscience, an inner voice that guides us. But is this inner voice purely our own, or is it influenced by a higher spirit? While morality refers to the codes of conduct upheld by society, conscience is an individual's sense of right and wrong. Could our conscience be a bridge between our human experiences and our spiritual essence? By listening to our conscience, we may be tapping into a deeper spiritual wisdom that connects us to something much larger than ourselves, with insights and guidance that transcend societal influences and connect us to a deeper, spiritual understanding of ethical behavior and personal integrity. Our ability to reason, think logically, use language, and create and appreciate art also defines our human experience. These abilities allow us to interact with the world in ways that are unique to our species. But are these capabilities purely human, or do they have a spiritual dimension? These capabilities could be expressions of our spiritual essence, allowing us to connect with deeper truths, express our inner selves, and experience the world in a more profound and meaningful way, serving as mediums through which we explore and manifest our spiritual nature, enriching both our human experience and our spiritual journey. Spiritual experiences as humans. A spiritual experience can profoundly impact a person's life and outlook. It might be a moment of clarity during meditation or a life-changing near-death experience. These experiences, whether positive or negative, always involve a sense of transcendence and a deep connection to something larger than oneself. Spiritual experiences often provide a sense of peace, understanding, and connectedness that transcends ordinary life. They can be moments of profound insight, where one feels a connection to the universe, a higher power, or a deeper sense of self. Could these experiences suggest that our true nature is spiritual, and our human life is a test or platform to experience and understand this nature? Such experiences might occur spontaneously or through practices like meditation, prayer, or mindfulness. They often lead individuals to re-evaluate their lives, make significant changes, and seek deeper meaning. Are these profound, often life-changing moments of spiritual awakening? Hints at a greater reality beyond our physical existence. Philosophical and religious perspectives. The idea that we might be spiritual beings having a human experience can be traced back to many philosophical traditions. Plato believed in an eternal soul that pre-exists before inhabiting a human body. René Descartes introduced mind-body dualism, suggesting a clear distinction between the mind or soul and the physical body. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin viewed human evolution as a spiritual process, suggesting that as humans evolve, our consciousness expands, bringing us closer to spiritual realization. Eastern philosophies like Hinduism and Buddhism also speak to this idea, with concepts like Atman and Samsara representing the soul's journey through various lifetimes. In Hinduism, the soul, Atman, is eternal, taking on different forms through reincarnation until it achieves moksha, or liberation. Buddhism teaches about samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, and the pursuit of nirvana, a state of ultimate spiritual enlightenment. Do these beliefs suggest that our human experiences are steps on a spiritual journey? In Christianity, the soul's journey involves a relationship with God, moral living, and the promise of eternal life in heaven. Are our human lives a preparation for a spiritual existence beyond this world? Modern spiritual movements often emphasize personal growth and enlightenment, suggesting that our spiritual essence seeks to learn and evolve through human experiences. Could our daily struggles and triumphs be lessons for our spiritual development? Scientific and psychological insights. From a scientific perspective, the nature of consciousness remains one of the most profound mysteries. Neuroscientists continue to study the brain to understand the origins of consciousness, but whether it points to a spiritual essence is still debated. Psychologists like Abraham Maslow have explored self-actualization, suggesting that reaching our full potential involves physical, mental, and spiritual growth. This aligns with the idea that our human experiences serve a greater purpose in our spiritual development. Looking at consciousness, is consciousness merely a product of complex neural processes? Or does it hint at a deeper, spiritual nature? If our awareness and self-reflection are indications of a spiritual essence, what implications does this have for our understanding of life and death? Maslow's hierarchy of needs places self-actualization at the pinnacle of human development. This involves not just achieving personal goals, but also finding deeper meaning and purpose. Could self-actualization be a pathway to understanding our spiritual essence? A deeper understanding. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Deciding whether we're spiritual beings having a human experience or just humans who occasionally have spiritual experiences is a very personal matter. For some, no evidence is needed. For others, no evidence is possible. I believe that we are, in fact, spiritual beings having a human experience, and that human experiences of spirituality are reflections of our true nature. Our existence is not merely a physical journey, but holds a deeper spiritual purpose. This perspective encourages us to shift our understanding, recognizing that spirituality is not something separate from our human experience, but an integral part of it. We are not simply flesh and bones seeking spiritual fulfillment. Rather, we are spiritual beings temporarily inhabiting human bodies. This viewpoint highlights that our lives have a higher purpose beyond what meets the eye. By embracing this perspective, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities and a broader understanding of spirituality. Every aspect of our human experience, whether it be joy or pain, tribulations or triumphs, all carry profound spiritual importance. These events are not just random events or circumstances. They are essential parts of our spiritual journey, shaping and moulding our souls. Each moment, whether filled with happiness or sorrow, contributes to our spiritual growth and evolution. When we experience profound moments of clarity, peace, or connection, these are not anomalies, but glimpses into our true spiritual nature. These moments are reminders of our higher purpose and our connection to something greater than ourselves. They reveal that our human experiences are deeply intertwined with our spiritual essence. Recognizing ourselves as spiritual beings having a human experience allows us to see life through a different lens. It helps us appreciate that every experience, good or bad, is an opportunity for spiritual growth. By understanding this, we can navigate life with greater awareness and purpose, knowing that our journey is not confined to the physical realm, but extends into the spiritual. In essence, this perspective invites us to live more consciously, to seek deeper meaning in our everyday lives, and to embrace the idea that we are here for a reason. So when it comes down to it, do you see yourself as a spiritual being having a human experience, or as a human who occasionally encounters spiritual moments? That's all I have time for today, so thank you for watching. I hope this video has given you some more questions to ponder. If you have any comments or questions, we would love to hear from you. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified when we release new videos. Keep exploring, stay connected, and embrace the journey. Until next time, bye for now.